So we just killed somebody. Pretty sure we did. Pretty sure their lives are ended. Pretty sure they had souls. Well, okay, maybe we're not really sure of that, but you know.
We were killing people from the very first part. No, like I said, they were putting them to sleep. It doesn't matter.
What? So they're all just like having naps on the floor.
Yeah, and then the building collapsing around them is what's killing them.
So, okay, I get that there are a lot of Hive students, right? How did they remodel the entire... Whoa, okay. And my flight just decided to stop for some reason. I did not let go of the button. I mean, but yeah, how is it that they managed to remodel this entire place, paneling, adding so many lasers in, just changing around a whole bunch of stuff?
Wait, this is Titan Tower?
Yes, wait, no, crap. Sorry. Well, they did that in the original Titan Tower, I mean. Just like they did that the first time, and then they went and did that the second time. How long were they away? Doesn't make any
Well,
sense. This is their headquarters, but I'm saying that back from Titan Tower.
they have some speedsters on their team.
Did I
And this
mean?
is DC, so Speed Force.
Oh, right. I can't believe that's like an actual legitimate thing now. Just, I mean, well, not legitimate thing now, but just like legitimate argument for practically anything that could be thrown at us.
You see, I hear that Speed Force is a catch-all, but I've never actually seen an example of Speed Force in action.
Well, I've watched more Flash stuff than you, I think.
I do know it came up in Justice League Unlimited, question mark,
Yeah,
once,
yeah, it did, and that was awesome when it did. But it wasn't a
but I don't
thing.
remember the episode.
It
I
was it
remember
was
the
when
episode, I don't remember the specific thing.
Flash went his full speed to defeat Luther Brainiac. Um and so became temporarily became one of the Speed Force and was about to ascend to a higher plane of existence. Yeah, this works. But so yeah, but that
That's
was
lame,
awesome.
he could have killed him as Beast Boy. Well,
No,
he didn't die, he just clutched his arm, which apparently meant he lost.
well, if haven't you seen that anime? Just like if you're ever in any sort of pain, the first thing you must do to indicate that you're in that pain is clutch your arm.
Right, so people in anime whose arms get blown off, they just don't know what to do.
Exactly. It's like the worst thing you could do to a person.
I was hoping that you'd kick him off instead of kill him, and I'm so glad you did.
I
I was
did.
looking at that the whole time. You're on the very edge. I'm like, do
I
it.
think I did both because he doesn't do the flop over animation unless he dies. So I think I killed him at. I think I killed him while he was falling off. See, they don't do the flopping animation until you've lowered their health.
Right, well, good catch, Floor.
I don't think I'd call that a good catch if the person's still dead. Then again, if they well, no, that actually just makes sense what I just said. Never mind.
Okay, I will do just that by not doing that.
You know, you don't even need to say that you're not even minding. Just see, we just assume that just by default now.
That's true.
Now you
And
know
you know
what
what they say about assumptions?
you
They're
know,
made by respectable people who have great judgment.
and I expected that from you as well, but now I expect you to turn that around into going back to its original meaning. Except not now
It,
because I said it, except yes now because I said you wouldn't do it and would do it. What is your so what will you do?
nothing.
And that's what I expected.
Yeah, well, I can't argue with that logic.
Now, so they're creating a clone of Cyborg with the same with the same genetic defects that Cyborg had, to compensate for the Cyborg parts. So my question is, why not just originally just make if they're so good at cloning like this, can't they regrow his limbs and then attach them at the other parts so it's not entirely dependent on it?
What I'm wondering is why, how do they, because that's a vat of DNA, that they somehow managed to make metal parts out of. It's like in the first episode of the revival of Futurama, where the stem cells created Bender even though he's a robot.
Yeah, you see, in that case, he's entirely a robot, so I could just take it as them not really caring.
I mean, Futurama kind of does care about science.
Does it?
I mean, yeah, it's the show is created by people with math and physics PhDs.
Alright. Well, that was
But I
easy.
mean, I guess if it's in service of a joke, then yeah, they'll intentionally obfuscate. Is that the word? Obfuscate. You know
I
what
think
I'm
you got it
saying.
right the second time.
I think I got it right the second time, in terms of making a humorous moment. It could just be that. But here, what am I talking about? This is a low effort, beat 'em shmup, 3-hit combo game.
Like seriously,
Of course,
just like
no
it's
one's
a
gonna
3-hit
care.
combo game for Raven, where her 3-hit combos she's using magic for her fists. You know, something she never does.
That's certainly true.
Either way, because it's the last level in these kind of things, we need to have it be a maze-like thing where everybody's using their powers just to unlock the next way to unlock the next way. Fortunately, it's really. Why am I doing this? I can fly. Okay, good.
You spoke to
Fortunately,
yourself in the past.
but yeah, fortunately, it's not anything really bad, I guess. It's just a bit time consuming because it's not. There's nothing in this game that are just like, oh, that's so clever.
The thing is, it's not a maze, and this is what I learned when I started playing Mario Maker, or looking at Mario Maker levels, and there'd be something like day level and night level, and the top and bottom are the same level except things are slightly different, so that you're forced to switch between up and down. It's not a puzzle. You walk up, you find that there's nothing you can do, then you find the thing you can do, and then you keep moving. And it's a straight line. It's just a straight line. It's one continuous line that zigzags all over the place. But there's no puzzles. It's just following the line to the end of the level. So it's not hard. You just, hey, a vent. Hey, flying. Hey, a ground thing. And it's just that. There's no puzzles like, hey, you need to find this here, or multiple paths or anything. It's just one straight line. And I noticed that, and so I instantly find things like that a lot less interesting than I used to, since I realized that it's not actually a puzzle.
Yeah. That being said, Robin gets 4 clones and a whole lot more mooks guarding him.
Because they want you to forget that Robin's worthless, so they throw more at you.
Yeah, I can see that. Just what is he gonna do? Poke us with his staff?
I will never forget when Robin fought Cinderblock in the cartoon and used his staff. Just the thought of that makes me think the show. Well, I wouldn't say. Actually, I would say dumb. Yeah, that was dumb.
Incredibly. That being said, what else was about that? Luckily, none of these. I think only one of these Robins actually did that little glitch thing, where after they die, they pull a one last attack. Because I was actually running a bit out of health there. I mean, I could have easily switched, but I kind of want to avoid anything. Oh, look, a conspicuous travel. Oh, the final boss.
Yeah, you see that right there. Hey, you need Raven, you turn into Raven. Hey, you need Beast Boy, you turn into Beast Boy. Here's just one line.
Yeah, but the final boss is actually hard. Because he has a mind control attack that's very hard to dodge. There it is. Basically, what
Did
he does.
he made you kill yourself just now?
No, what happens is that he basically mind controls you into stopping. just and standing there and taking an attack.
Right, so
But it's really hard to actually. Where is he?
what are you doing? Oh,
I wonder if I could do this. It's working. It's very slowly. Huh.
What a great game.
So, what have you been up to lately? Because this is gonna take a while.
This is you know, I'd like to say that this is the perfect metaphor for this game.
Well, this is, see, oh, I just need to keep doing this, and everything's fine. So seriously, just, we're gonna have to pad out the time here. Do that thing you do where you pad out the time.
I was going to say, man, I'm hungry and I could go for some chips, but the chip damage here means we'll have more than enough. And then that joke would have been hilarious. The best joke ever. No other joke can compare. And then we'd just be laughing for the entire time until the end of the part.
Right. I don't actually think that's how it would go, but what do I know? By the way, why is my energy refilling? I mean, is it just doing that?
The game is taking the piss. It doesn't care anymore.
Maybe
The
that
game
happens. Maybe that happens all the time, and I just use my energy so fast that. Also, why is his "I'm about to die" thing him smiling? Oh no.
Because he's like, finally, I'm free.
I don't think any of us are free.
That's deep.
No, as in, we're literally trapped in this room.
Oh, right. And then I hope the end of the part is just you shutting off the game.
I mean, the only reason why it wouldn't be is because there's
Right,
technically
wait a second.
there's technically
His
an
health
escape
is
sequence.
empty now. His health, it's finished.
Yeah, that's what I said. We're stuck in this room.
Well, so yeah, seeing any good shows lately? How about that Samurai Jack? I haven't seen any of Samurai Jack, so I
Yeah, the ending. The ending was rushed, definitely, but it was still good. But somebody like posted this, how Samurai Jack. Well, of course, there are a few how Samurai Jack should have ended things. One is incredibly for hilarity, but one just like, well, I can't talk about it because I still need you to see it. But
and also spoilers. It's kind of too soon, isn't it?
not really. I haven't spoiled anything.
I mean, you could know. I mean, yeah, I guess discussing it, it's free. Just put a spoiler tag on the screen. You shouldn't have tried again. This is the game saying you're never ending this. You'll be fighting beat 'em shmups forever.
You say that, but I do have an idea for something that we could be playing. Just like we could
Give
play.
me a moment. I'm gonna cough.
Wow, you did.
Right.
It's like you were coughing, but you're just like, I gotta make this a spectacle.
No, that's how I normally. Don't you cough like you're on a stage play in front of the entire world?
I mean, I can honestly say no. Truly, I am a weirdo.
Yeah, that's kind of weird. I would think. Why is he standing like? A
Because that's how he
fusion-
shoot. Because that's how he shoots his mind control beams.
By standing like a fusion of Jesus and Superman, which means Jesus and Jesus.
Yeah. Either way, he does a lot of damage. So that's the problem. Is mind control beams basically forces you to take like two solid hits of damage, and no matter what I do, I can't stop him from doing it. I
You
just
see, this is the fundamental flaw of beat 'em shmups. Also, I don't know what I'm saying. I'm now calling this genre beat 'em shmups because it's not used for anything else. you're still using your stupid 3-hit combo on the final boss, and it just looks so underwhelming.
Seriously, now he starts shooting two, or maybe he already did, but just like, it ends up with a whole, it just, really in the middle, we just lose all will and just like, yeah, take me now, okay.
What's with those stuff on the floor?
Oh, that's sparks left by his attacks. Now, what I figure out is that I can just have Raven's shield up, and it will technically still hurt him. So, yeah, this is good. Good job, Raven, except I accidentally wasted it on the Azarak Metreon Synthos thing. So now I'm just like, okay, gotta conserve just in case.
Right,
Yeah.
so...
Did he just... Now he just teleports behind me, nothing personal, kid. Just,
Yeah, I was about to say that. The teleports behind you is happening quite a bit here. Soon he's going to block your path.
he already did, remember?
Well, he's doing everything.
It's seriously, just the amount of hits he's allowed to get off just from getting hit by those 3 mind control orbs is way too much.
I know everyone looks terrified in their character select except Raven. She's just.
And for some reason, I'm pretty sure I just hit him enough. And he's not dying. Seriously, his health is at 0, he's not dying!
Yeah, I told you, the game doesn't want to end. It knows you are literally the last person who will ever play this game. Literally.
Yeah, now he actually knocked out one of my titans. It's just like, I call bullcrap on that one because his health, as you've seen, was at 0.
I mean, like I said,
and it's still going. This is garbage. Of course,
since
Cyborg
you're the
beats
last
him,
person who will ever play the game doesn't want to end.
Exactly. So now it's So now that we won, it's like gotta self-destruct, but unbeknownst to him, it's self-destruct the entire cartridge.
Yeah, that was the plan. He's gonna self-destruct the cartridge and end your life, so that the last thing you do is play the game. You will literally be the player of the game.
Anyways, now we got an escape sequence. Unfortunately,
And of course, the health has to be some sort of food. It can't just be health.
I fell into that. Well, the Titan's communicator is also health, but the pizza is really the best kind of health. But I fell into that pizza as Cyborg when I really should be falling into it as Raven or Starfire, considering I need their flight abilities now more than ever.
That's true.
Because this is garbage. How am I supposed to see where those debris are coming from? And Raven can't do the shield in the air because it automatically defaults to our attack special. Then there's this guy.
That's just ridiculous. Funny though.
Yeah, hilarious. Just like, okay, fine, I'll play your game. You go die in the 5th dimension, only to find out that that was actually just a play for a card.
That's hilarious. You see, well, I'm thinking about it, about the whole pizza thing. I'm thinking, what's that game called? Game Possible Health Pickups or Burritos.
Well, I mean, burritos are good, but nothing gets to nachos.
And I'm nachos. I'm fairly certain that health pickups in TMNT are also pizza.
Well,
just
yeah.
an educated guess.
Yeah, educated, alright. It's exactly what it's all about.
Yeah, pretty much. So yeah, this is such a unique genre. Well, no, it's not. No, never mind. I don't know what I'm saying.
Speaking of TMNT, I was thinking that maybe we should do a TMNT game, like, in the future. The
Why don't we play
games.
Battletoads?
Yeah, you shut your mouth. Anyways, so I was thinking we'd play one of the, like, arcade-ish multiplayer games and record that. Of course, I'd have to rely on you not dying, and, you know, if there's any indication of that, I'm sure it will be uploaded by this time, but you'll see what I mean by how unreliable you are at not dying.
The problem is you keep making me play games for the first time.
Not only that. God
Except
damn it,
Mario 64,
cards.
but not Mario 64. Not Mario 64. Super Mario Bros. 3. That game's just hard.
How is
But
there debris falling in the ventilation shafts? Ah, whatever, we're done.
nice.
Success rate 86%, like I actually care.
I care.
So, question, it puts you back here, wherever this is, and it gives you one last Titan card there, but you can't collect it.
But what? I love this game.
I mean, maybe if you get every Titan card, you could get that one final Titan card. But really, again, who cares?
You missed out on the true ending, where it reveals what the real final episode of the Teen Titans.
Oh no, it's
was.
Teen Titans Go!
No, that looks more like super deformed shorts, which
Yeah,
look
I
terrible.
actually, just like, I liked the jokes in those though.
Yeah, but the art style was awful. Like I would, if I were to say just, I am glad, even with well, I'm assuming it's made in Flash. I have no idea, but the art style of Teen Titans Go is fine. I mean, it could be more dynamic in motion, but the art style is fine. But super deformed nonsense or just garbage.
You know what's funny? I can't actually remember what Teen Titans Go looks like, except for Raven. I legitimately cannot remember.
Oh well, I've probably seen it a bit more recently than you have.
No, as in, all the things stick in my mind, but I literally cannot remember anything but Raven.
The thing
Just
is,
like
for
in
me,
its proportion.
there's what's the word? They have this sort of hybrid live action stuff where they often use real images or things that are clearly different style, and I usually love when shows do that. So I remember it. I mean, it has nothing on Gumball, but that didn't need to be said at all because that was obvious. But it's still fine.
Have you seen the Gumball pilot, by the way?
Yes, I have. Darren being CGI was weird. It was a good idea making the entire main family animated in the same way. Well, I'm assuming they weren't related in the pilot.
Well, yeah, it's still. I feel like it's, again, just reasonable explanation before the whole originals thing. They still had to say, yeah, he's officially just Grulex. He's not just there because wacky.
Yeah, it's funny. I think even earlier than the pilot, there's a design of Gumball where he's a black cat wearing like some sort of overalls, jumpers. Maybe I'll send you the picture to put on the screen so that the last thing in this Teen Titans playthrough is a cartoon completely unrelated to Teen Titans.
I mean, that wouldn't be. That would actually be like concurrent with what our commentary is.
That's certainly true.
Either way, we actually are fully done with this. So, in case you haven't actually noticed, if our last tangents weren't in clear indication of that. So, see you guys for our next playthrough, whatever the hell that may actually be.